Okay, let's talk about that park bench scene from The Matrix Reloaded. We all remember it, right? Neo meets the Oracle, looking for some kind of guidance. But what if I told you this quiet little chat isn't about guidance at all? What if it's actually a masterclass in psychological manipulation and the real turning point for the entire trilogy?
And this line, this is the one that really messes with your head. It sounds so deep, so philosophical, like it's all about fate versus free will, but it's not. It's actually a tool, and it's the key to unlocking the Oracle's entire game plan.
So that's the big question we're going to tackle. We're not just going to get lost in philosophy here. We're going to break this scene down for what it really is, a brilliant, calculated move designed to shape the future for both humans and machines.
Now, most of us probably think the big dramatic choice happens in that white room with the architect. But the truth is, the real work, the move that changes everything, happens right here on this bench. This is the moment the Oracle steers Neo exactly where she needs him to go. And see, that's the crazy part. There's a total disconnect. Neo shows up ready to have this huge philosophical debate, asking, how can I even make a choice? But the Oracle, she's not there to answer that. She's there to make damn sure that when the time comes, his choice is already locked in on an emotional level.
So, how in the world does she pull this off? Well, it's all about her approach. Her communication style isn't just a personality quirk, it is her most powerful weapon. It lets her lead people without them even knowing they're being led. Just look at the difference between her and the architect. He's like the system administrator from hell, all cold logic, big words, and intimidation. He demands you follow the rules. But the Oracle? She's the complete opposite. She's warm, she's empathetic, she builds this human connection that makes her way, way more persuasive than his cold math could ever be.
And this line right here is just genius. Think about it. She doesn't ask for his trust. She straight up tells him he has no logical reason to trust her at all. By calling it a pickle, she totally disarms him. It's this incredible reverse psychology that, funny enough, makes him trust her even more.
All right, now we get to the heart of her trick. This is where she pulls a kind of psychological judo move on Neo. She uses his own confusion to completely flip how he sees the problem.
So Neo is totally stuck, right? He's in this philosophical spiral. If the Oracle already knows his choice, then it can't really be a choice, can it? It's a classic paradox, and it's got him tied in knots.
But watch this. The Oracle doesn't even try to answer his question. She just sidesteps the whole trap. She tells him, hey, you're not here to make the choice. You're here to understand why you've already made it. She completely reframes the entire mission.
And this is what we can call the choice illusion. It's a perfect example of what's known as cognitive reframing. She's not giving him an answer, she's forcing him to look inside and admit an emotional truth he already knows. See, deep down, he's already chosen Trinity over saving humanity. His brain just hasn't caught up with his heart yet. And she's there to give it that final push.
So, why is she doing all this? Why the elaborate mind games? Well, it's because the Oracle is playing a much, much longer game. This is about more than just this one cycle with this one Neo. Her real goal isn't control, it's balance. She sees that this endless cycle of war, destruction, reboot, repeat, it's just not working. The only real path forward is one where humans and machines finally realize they kinda need each other. And yeah, she's totally willing to lie and manipulate to make that happen.
And this is what makes her plan for this Neo so different. She's figured out that his love for Trinity is the one variable, the one anomaly that can actually break the system's logic. So she builds the entire path around it, making sure his final choice isn't about saving all of humanity, but about saving the one person he can't live without.
So once she's got his head in the right space, the Oracle completely switches gears. She goes from these big, abstract ideas and emotional nudges to giving Neo a very clear, very simple to-do list.
She doesn't leave him hanging. Once he's on board with the why of his choice, she lays out the entire roadmap for him. It's a step-by-step guide on how to get from this park bench to the architect's front door.
And this adds another really interesting layer to her whole operation. She casually mentions his dreams about the Door of Light. But how does she know about those? There are really only two options. Either she can literally read his mind, or she's the one who planted the dreams there in the first place. Either way, it's just one more tool she's using to control the outcome.
And that's really the big takeaway here. That whole famous scene with the architect, the two doors, the fate of Zion, it's basically just a formality. The real decision, the one that breaks the entire cycle, was made right here, on a park bench, all thanks to a program that understood love better than anyone.
Which, of course, leaves us with one last, kind of troubling question. The Oracle guided Neo to make a choice that was already in his heart, and it led to peace for everyone. But if every single step is planned and every emotion is leveraged just right, is it really free will? Or is it just a much kinder, much more effective form of control?